This is day 23 of getting Onyx without jumping, sprinting, and sliding. This is how you start a game when you have a mic. Listen to what I say, watch what I do, and then see how I react.
Two nest. One's half shield. Both half shield.
I have ping on my left stick, and it's been a game changer ever since I changed it to that.
Nest bridge is dead. Back B.
One shot cave, pillars.
Looking pillars. I got him. Good call out, baby.
Acknowledging your teammates' callouts are critical, and if you want to get Onyx, you have to be a good teammate.
Back B. One shot. Absolute. Nice. Look to dummies. Look to dummies.
And on this episode of getting Onyx without jumping, sprinting, and sliding,
Nest.
that's exactly what I'm focusing on. Now, I'm not perfect. I make a lot of mistakes, but if you learn from them, that's what sets you apart.
Oh, they're behind us today? They're behind us today.
Right here, I make a mistake. I should be hiding behind that box right there to the right, but I push out too far. My teammates are on the other side of the map. I should have realized that they were gonna spawn right there. And one of the benefits of controlling when you sprint, jump, and slide is your reticle is at the ready. Look at the positioning of my reticle. It's just ready to fire. And here, I'm gonna notice my teammate going a specific direction. I have a better angle. I need to support him. And that's what I do. When it's time to pull out,
One shot sandbags.
because I hear a grenade coming my way,
Pillars, pillars, pillars.
I do that as well. But not without firing shots, telling my teammates where, and giving them a ping to go off of. These are just small things that you can do. They don't automatically mean you'll win, but they do guarantee a high success rate. Now I'm trying to put some pressure here for my teammates so they can push in. I get some fantastic damage on me, which doesn't allow me to push up. I'm then not therefore able to cover my teammates. And that's my mistake, because if you listen, I'm not calling out or telling them that I had to slow down my push. And now I'm getting flanked because I thought I had more time. Now, when you're the first one to overshield,
Let's play it.
it's in your team's best interest to not go for it. You're in front, so you should push up forward. Let your team behind you get it, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. I then allow the team to push up in front of me, and now I can support them as they just supported me. This makes for an easy break on their hold, and we're able to take the hill. Now you're gonna hear my teammates say we should play a certain strategy, and while I agree with most of it, it's the pushing part I disagree
Play
with.
together in pairs, don't push too much.
Now I wanna offer a different point of view on pushing. In King of the Hill, when you die, you're gone for 10 seconds. This means most hill time is captured when the team in the hill has numbers advantage. Well, how do you get the numbers advantage? It's simple, pushing at the right time. And at that moment, we did not have the numbers advantage. So what do you think is going to happen? We're going to lose the hill in the 10-second time span it takes to spawn. All right, I'm getting a little heated. Back to the game, because I know how this game ends and I know you want to see how it does too. So let me focus on what I'm thinking at this exact moment. I'm playing my life. We have the numbers advantage. I hear someone coming. I want to put some good shots on him. Oh, that was a choke. We're shaking it off. Now I'm thinking, do I go B or do I go to the ping that's on the map? Probably the ping, right? Now let's see if it leads to someone.
Another overshield to play for.
Now I get some decent shots. I'm going to challenge this guy. Should be able to clean him up. I do, no problem.
Sniper's down outside of A plus.
Now I hear a sniper call out. But this area I'm in is called Rat Tunnel. Why? Because it benefits the rat players, and that's what I'm trying to be right now. I'm just lurking around the shadows, coming in, coming out of this little hole, and then I'm able to push at the right time. The only problem is this is not the right time to push. Two of my teammates just went down, and now a third just went down. I hear OS is about to jump up. Now watch what I shoot here. I need to back out, but it's too late. And my shot, absolutely horrible.
Bitch.
Now the enemy's gonna do a really good job right here. I know they still have overshield, and that's what they're gonna use. They're only using overshield to deter us from the hill so we can't contest it.
Top middle weak.
That guy shouldn't challenge, and yeah, we take down his overshield, but
Back up.
at the end of the day, they get the hill, and that's what matters. Pay attention closely here. My enemies are about to pull off a perfect bait and switch. I get this guy one shot. Another guy pops out, and that's the guy that finishes me.
Keep these callouts coming, guys. It's been strong here.
One thing I want to get better
I
at
think I heard one top middle.
Garage.
is asking my teammates for callouts. Asking,
Top middle's dead.
where are the enemies?
Sandbags.
I find that more effective rather than just waiting for your teammates to call out. And if you caught that, yeah, I just jumped right there. That's a strike. We got to shake it off immediately though, because we got a hill to capture and we're down a point. So I'm hearing the call out, I'm seeing the ping, I'm just trying to think of a way to get there, and that plasma shield absolutely slows me down. Now the reason I'm not leaving this position though is I see that they're still on the hill. That means they're likely not going to push me. And I'm just trying to put some shots on him so that my teammates can hopefully come from the other side, but come to find out that my entire team was dead there. Now, my teammate right here has the heat wave. I don't know why he's doing that. I mean, I understand he's trying to put pressure, but probably should have gone for the flank there. Him or I. Either way, it's both our fault, and we lose the hill. Now, usually when I'm in this situation and the roles are reversed, where we're winning 3 and they have 1, this hill in the middle of the map is key. Let me explain what I'd do. If I were them, I would only go for slays, and when we got 2 or 3 of the opponents down, then I would go for hill time. That seems to be the same strategy that they're doing, so what I'm trying to do is trying to flank these guys on the outside and not go into the hill much myself. We already have a teammate in there, so what I'm just trying to do is try and prevent them from taking down my teammates on the outskirts. Now, the only flaw I'm seeing right now is there's no communication between myself and my team on who is supposed to be in this hill. What I should be doing is calling out to my team and letting them know, hey guys, I'm in the hill, you guys fan out. Just give me some call outs so I know what direction to look. Luckily though, they seem to be taking them out no problem, so I'm just assuming the role of hill guy.
Coming from C.
Yeah, looking.
I'm starting to get the call outs now, we're getting that synergy going, and now I'm just being patient.
I see him in that.
Now, when I saw that grenade come, I know that I have a teammate already middle.
Got shots on him.
I want to try and get a different angle than my teammate. I don't want to come from the same angle. It doesn't matter because we get out-naded there. At this point, I can really feel the pressure closing in on us. We both need only a little bit of hill time, so what I need to do is try and have a really long life so that I can connect winning this hill to getting to the next one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just run straight through the hill here because we've already killed some guys at B, which means they're going to probably spawn somewhere else. I'm expecting them to spawn back tower. I don't see anything, but then I hear something at overshield, so that's where I'm going to try and push, because we need this overshield.
Just got overshield.
But it's too late. See, I played that way too late.
Jade off.
Now I just got to help my dog.
Off.
All right, I think we're good. All right, this is a huge kill, because now it sets us off on the right foot. We have the numbers. Now we got 2 enemies at mud, so I'm just thinking, can we flank here? Can we put some shots while they're in the open? Hear a call out, immediately go to the next call out. That's all I'm doing is I'm just playing off my teammates' actions here, playing off the call-outs and the pings. It's important to kind of take a step back sometimes and just let your teammate do their thing and play off their actions. That being said, once I notice my team spawn at A, I know they're going to be spawning at tower or mud, so I immediately look to that direction and see if I can get a nade there. With some good shots here. Now I need to back off here.
Middle.
Now right here, I'm going to make a mistake. There's a guy coming at me right now. Where's my cover? It's to my left, and I'm not behind it. I do this way too often, and I'm trying to get better at it, but it's hard because I'm so confident in my shot at times. All right, final hill. It's most important that we stay alive here. We're pumped, we're ready to go. I really suck at throwing grenades. That's okay. We got to make sure we have someone in hill at all times. If you saw right there, I slowed down. I didn't use right stick to aim. I just stood still and let him run into my shot. Here I'm just listening to the callouts. We have numbers. I hear a weak guy over there, just listening to that. And I need to pull out, get my health back, make sure I don't get too eager here. We have the numbers here, so as long as we have someone in hill, we should be good. Looks like they're coming top middle, so I'm going to try and put some pressure there. Man, I wish I could just jump over that. Now right here, I'm going to almost die, but I get a ping off. That was critical because it lets my team know that there's a guy still over there. The only problem is that overshield throws me off. I knew there was a guy nest, and him calling overshield made me lose my focus there. Now, I can't blame him. That's what he's supposed to do, but I probably should have focused on the guy that I was already putting energy towards.
Back tower, 1 shot.
At this point, I just want to know how many guys are alive. I see we're down 2 guys, and they're about to cap this hill. I can't sprint, so this makes it really hard. I'm trying to just put pressure on them,
Tower's weak.
not die, and I get some good damage there, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I'm getting naded pretty well. Trying to nade them. We get some numbers, but by that point, I jump, sprint, slide. It doesn't count though, it's too late. We almost come back. Imagine if I could sprint and jump at all that game. Maybe we come back, I don't know. Now, I don't like to focus on stats too much, but I do want to point something out. In objective game types, you have 10 seconds on your death screen, which means for every 6 deaths, that's 1 minute of game time you are not with your team. They're playing a man down. And in a game like King of the Hill, where controlling a specific area of the map is critical, being alive at the same time, that's the most important thing you can do. And with an average lifetime of 18 seconds, that's not a lot of room to work with as a team. Now, I know Catalyst CTF is not in the ranked playlist anymore, but the strategies that I discuss apply to every single map. You're really gonna understand the struggle of not being able to sprint. This map is huge, and there's a lot of different hallways. And right here, I'm about to choke big time. I have a wall and high ground. That guy's in the wide open. I did not use cover the way that I should have. But we gotta shake it off because he's coming at us right now and he has full overshield.
Overshield that flag. I'm gonna need some help.
One thing I wish people did more on my team is let me know when they need help. And right there, that's what I was trying to do, is just let my teammate know there's a guy on our flag and I need some help. And now I'm just looking to get my revenge, and I do.
Overshield's dead.
And it feels damn good. And remember, Halo's a mental game, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm destroying his mentality. And right here,
Keep coming, keep coming.
I see my teammate coming this way. I'm just trying to think,
Should be a cap.
what is his flank right now? I spot the flank, I try and put some covering fire. End up getting some good covering fire, and then I kind of, screw this, I thought I threw the wrong grenade there.
Wrong grenade.
Now when I come off spawn here, I'm thinking, okay, we're not out of dodge yet. Let's play it slow, be quiet, see if we can pick up any sounds. I end up hearing someone coming in, and then I'm able to surprise him. That's huge.
Right.
I see a lot of people come off spawn, immediately start sprinting, and they're not totally aware that there's trouble, danger lurking right around the corner. So when you come off spawn, sometimes it's good to just slow down, see if you can hear anything, pick up some callouts, pick up some pings, and then proceed with caution. Now I am gonna fall back here because I know there's a guy still at our base, and I see my teammate pushing, so I feel like this is a good time to push with him. The only problem is the enemy does a fantastic job at putting some damage on me with that spike grenade.
These spike grenades do so much fucking damage.
They're so strong,
One shot on our flag and our
especially
ramp.
in a closed area like
I
that.
need to consume some more leaves. Guys, I need you to cure me. I need to consume some leaves.
Was that on purpose?
Why are you nading me? I'm eating. I'm eating. I'm eating.
So what my teammates don't realize here is it takes a lot of mental power to play without jumping, sprinting, and sliding.
2 on our flag. Naded them both.
So I have to embrace my slothness and fuel up and eat some leaves. I think it's okay. I end up getting a good kill here, and we're ready to keep on playing. So right here,
I'm looking at your ping.
I'm just letting my teammate know where I'm looking. That way he can look somewhere else. I see the ping, but I don't see the guy. So, not feeling too good about this one. Should I go to our side? Should I go to their side? I'm really indecisive.
Nice kill. Down here, beneath me, no.
And I think that ultimately led to me dying there. Or maybe I'm just trash, I don't know, you tell me. But the enemy has our flag, and we could sprint towards him, but that would defeat the whole point of this series. So what we're trying to do is throw grenades here to get him out of his little hole, because he's a little rat, and we want to take him down. The grenades aren't meant to kill him, they're meant to pull him out of his hole, which we do, and we escape with our life. And now, if you were paying attention in the last 15 seconds, you may have noticed that they killed my entire team, so we have to expect the next push. They're probably already in the middle of the map, which they are, and I get some great shots. Now we're thinking, where's the next guy? Saw the grenade come to the right, so we're gonna look right. And remember, we're gonna throw some grenades, get the rat out of his hole. And the thing about rats, they're pretty dumb. Should have waited for his shields to recharge.
This overshield here.
Speaking of, overshield's coming up, and we're letting our teammates know. I'm also letting them know by pinging across the map like a crazy person, because no one else is calming except me.
2 on my ping on the skewer side.
So I've killed 2 guys, I've pinged where 2 other guys are, and now we have flags. So overshield is going to become really, really important here. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to find different angles
1 top middle ramp.
to put different shots on different guys. And the enemy's starting to catch on, and then I do a really bad job at exposing myself. We had a good run though, and we're not perfect. We made some mistakes. So let's try and get the next flag here. Now our team died on the left. So where are we looking? Well, we're looking left because that's where everyone died. And as it turns out, that's where they are.
1 on our ramp on our base.
Now I have cover, I have an escape route, so I'm gonna hang out here and try and get some damage. Once things get a little hairy, it's time to back out. I'm not too worried here because I know we have their flag, and I have 1 teammate in the middle of the map as well, so if I can maybe come up behind them, I can stop them. This guy does a really good job at stalling me right here and ends up pushing me all the way back to my base.
Up ramp.
Now I have to run even further to the flag. And of course, I get stopped right there as well. So now I'm even slow and I'm weak.
Top ramp, 1 shot.
It's just buying time for them to capture the flag. This is why just doing a little bit of damage sometimes can really go a long way. So now I'm forced to come up with a creative solution here, and I don't know about you, but I've always wondered what it'd be like to be Spider-Man.
Want to see if sloths can fly? Nope.
Alright, so long story short, we're in a stalemate here, and our teammate does a fantastic job here at nading me. Any Spanish speakers out there know what he said? There's something else that's important.
There's overshield. Let's go get the overshield.
I'm trying to let my team know overshield's coming up, and it's tough because, well, I can't sprint or jump to it, so this is gonna be tricky. Did I just jump there? I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. It didn't really look like jump. It kind of looked like a hop, so we're gonna let that one slide. We got overshield, and we're trying to get this damn flag. Now I'm gonna be honest. I hesitated here. I should have killed this guy sooner. I should have gotten there sooner, but I didn't want to sprint. I really tried not to. And I think our teammate's upset at us, but it's okay. It's 1-1. We're gonna try and put some team shots here. I don't know what those words mean, but I'm gonna take that personally. I need to take this flag myself, and I can't jump or sprint with it, so this is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna try and get it middle. My teammate decides to nade me and shoot me. Okay, we're moving on to the next one, and the flag fell in the middle of the map, so it's kind of hard for them to return, but probably harder for us to capture. Oh man, I wish I could sprint.
I understand that, guys, so we're gonna mute him.
Watching this back, I'm starting to learn that there are times when sprinting makes sense. There are times when jumping and sliding makes sense, and it's identifying those times when you peel back everything else and decide, I'm not going to sprint, jump, and slide, that you realize, okay, there are times it makes sense. And we just saw an example where a guy sprinted past me, and I'm able to just take him out no problem because I can hear him, and he is too oblivious to me. So we're gonna try and run this flag here. Well, walk this flag here. I'm going top middle because I feel like that's the best move right now, but thinking back, it probably wasn't. Either way, we die, and our teammate is able to pick up the flag. Now I'm just trying to watch and cover his angles, but of course they come the angle I'm not looking, and I die. But luckily we capture the flag, and it's 2-2, except they're running with our flag as we speak, so we gotta stop them. Either way, flag's going top middle. We gotta try and get some body shots here. We're trying to strip that overshield, take them down.
Overshield's weak.
And now they're weak, and I'm just trying to put damage on the guys that are trying to help their teammate. Some people just go flag crazy, like they run at it without thinking, and there's other guys on the map, so it's important to just keep an eye out for the other paths the teammates of those enemies might take. Oh my god, we just jumped. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe I don't need to put rules on this series. Maybe if I just only sprint and jump and slide at the times that I know I should sprint, jump, and slide, that's still enough to be a sloth. Oh man, that guy got wrecked. I still want to try and limit the jumping, sprinting, and sliding, so that's what I'm going to continue to do. But if we're more forgiving on the fact that that happens sometimes, then we won't have to remove our HUD and our reticle and just play the game and try and win the way we want to. Now I keep hearing noises here, so that's why I'm needing this spot. Speaking of noises, I can hear someone above me. He is clueless. And that just goes back to the sprinting, sliding question. It leads to too much noise. Either way, when we saw our teammate there, we probably should have backed off and tried to at least get a beat down on that guy that killed us. Now the flag's bottom middle and it's getting returned. Kind of a waste of a push. Now there's 2 minutes left in the game. I really don't want to die anymore. I want to try and make a 2-minute life, and that may sound hard and crazy, but it's really not that hard or crazy. I do it all the time, and I think it can really help the team if we have a full team alive. So why not try and extend your life as long as possible? We need 1 flag to tie, but we're down 2 guys. So when we pull this flag here, I'm just thinking it's going to be to stall the enemy. So that's what I'm going to try and do myself, is just stall this flag push. He can't push me. It's going to be a perfect no matter what. And now I'm just trying to go for the return. So we killed their whole team, and we have their flag, and I'm returning our flag, so it should be an easy cap, right? I mean, we just picked up a kill here, yeah. So what do we do next? Stand in a position where we can see 3 different paths. And it works, because the path strategy always usually works. That guy's trash, so we're gonna take him out. Now we're just thinking, okay, we got teammates to our right. Well, what are they not watching? Well, they're not watching the left side of the map. So that's what we're gonna try and do, is watch this left side. Now, this next situation is pretty suspicious. I don't know how this guy knows I'm here, but I end up getting a stick, and that is huge, but it's not enough. And our teammate, with 30 seconds remaining, is taking a break.
Why are you camping right there, man?
So they just killed 2 of our teammates. They have our flag. I need to get a kill now. There's 2 enemies over there. I'm gonna nade my teammate because he sucks, but whatever. And we need to kill this flag carrier, so we do. Now I can't sprint here. I really wish I did, and I could have, but I didn't. So let's try and get some kills instead. And we do.
Come on, I killed 3 of them. Last guy.
I need my teammate to make a play here. I need him to stall, but he falls down and dies.
Oh my god.
And that's how this story ends.
Jeez.
I'll see you guys next time.
Step 1, die less.